Well, it's time for everyone's favorite new segment, Matthew.
Yes.
This is the time they let you take the wheel.
They let me take the wheel.
Wild move. Only Pete would be dangerous enough to think that's a good idea.
This is Pete's way of saying, like, oh, you think I phoned in the first segment.
Watch this.
Watch this.
Yeah.
Give Matthew a segment.
All right. So this is blind date. We're going to reveal the stats of some players. You know, people go to the bar. They sometimes often have blind dates in bars. This is where, honestly, Jay and I met for our first romantic encounter. Was on a blind date at a bar. So I'm going to reveal a player to you right now. Let's go ahead. Pete, let's bring up the graphic. Here it is. This is somebody who is second in the NFL in snap rate, fifth in target share, sixth in utilization, but has just 20. He's just 25th in terms of inside the 5-yard rush attempts. This is a running back, obviously, as well. And middle of the pack, and kind of an RB2, if you will, in terms of fantasy points per game. He's 15.7. We interested in this guy? Do we like the production, the snap rate, and the
snap
target
rate's
share?
amazing.
But he's just not getting the work in close.
Right. The utilization score being 89. Definitely interested in this player.
Yeah.
It feels like somebody that is off to an odd, slow start and will have high projections the rest of the year. But I'm not positive who it is. Like, the thing that has me not saying Saquon Barkley is you would think Saquon has more inside the 5-yard line rushing attempts.
I think so. Plays a ton of snaps, gets a pretty good target share, but is getting vultured at the goal line. I think it has to be someone with a quarterback who is
very true
pushing. So James Cook or Saquon Barkley, but James Cook is averaging more than 15 points.
Right, and we had him last week, which is why I ruled him out right away.
Yeah.
If I had to guess, I would say Saquon, but
I would say Saquon as well.
You guys are right. It is Saquon Barkley. Nice job, guys, here with Saquon Barkley. You know, the concern on Saquon Barkley here is, like, again, it just sort of, like, right, he's getting vultured. Like, and it's decent. You know, the utilization score is there, but, like, he's just not being particularly efficient.
Yep.
They're not, you know, and he's getting vultured a lot at the goal line. He's also not breaking off those big runs the way he used to be.
It doesn't break off anything. There's no big runs at all through 4 weeks. The O-line doesn't seem quite as good as it was last year. It's been a little bit of turnover. And Saquon had almost 500 touches last year. You would expect him to not be quite as explosive now. He's closer to 30.
It's also one of the most basic, boring run games in all of football. I wonder if they start to vary it up to get him going a little bit more.
Yeah, I don't know that he's a buy low, but I also don't know that he's a sell either. I think you just sort of have to hang on and hope that the Eagles' offense just gets better and he gets more efficient. But it's just incredibly annoying that he's getting this massive usage, but not when they get in close. You knew Hurts was going to vulture some, but he's got to be better than 25th.
They gave him the fake tush-push tutty.
Yeah, there was that.
Some signs.
There was that. All right, let's go to another guy here. So you like that inside the 5-yard line rush attempt share. Well, this guy is one of the best in the NFL. He's tied for first. You know, and he's top 12 in utilization score, but top 12 in target share. They're not using him in the third down stuff. The 2-minute drill snap rate, just 34th in the NFL, 46%. Are we interested in this guy? He's kind of a mid-tier flex.
I think I know this
points.
one because I have this player in literally 80% of leagues. Judging by all the usage, literally so much usage, and underperforming on the actual score, and this player's always right around 23rd, it has to be DeAndre Swift.
That's a good shout. Yeah, I was going to say the Chubb LaChuba Hubbard, but DeAndre Swift it is.
DeAndre Swift it is. Well, John
I haven't
Connor,
been way too many leagues.
Connor is 2 for 2. Nice job there as well. You know, I mean, like, I'm just hesitant on him, right? Just because he sucks.
You think they want more. Like, they got to look at someone else at some point.
You know, you and I both love Kamanange. You know, Manange. Manangai. I'll get it right.
There was a time in August where he had it.
Yeah, Manangai.
Why do you pronounce it like he's the star of True Detective season 1? Yeah. Some Carl McConaughey stuff.
Manangai. Either way, they either trade for somebody, you know, or they go to somebody else because Swift is just brutal.
I mean,
the usage is unbelievable, but nothing else about this says like, you feel like
it's crazy.
Let's get Brees all over there.
I mean, I do think there's a good chance Brees is traded.
Yeah,
you think the Chiefs, the Bears?
Okay.
Yeah, it does feel like the Chiefs.
Let's go to another guy here. Okay, so you see right here, this guy is not playing a ton of snaps. Like, he's 18th in snap rate. Target share, he's not involved in the passing game at all. He's outside the top 40 in target share. 71st, again, like they're not using him on long down and distance snaps as well. 71 utilization score, which is like barely top 20, but he's 10th in fantasy points. This is somebody that has just been really, really good in terms of his production. in limited
especially
time.
with low usage.
It is someone who has to be dependent either on touchdowns or on breaking long runs. I think I was talking about who I think it is yesterday that he just is strangely not getting any third down passing work, and that's Travis Etienne.
I will say this is David Montgomery.
Travis Etienne is the correct call. Well done there, Jay. Yeah, I mean, he's so touchdown dependent. Like, it's been, kind of propped up by touchdowns, but I think Etienne is a sell high. He's not involved in the passing game. He's not even getting a full workload here. Bashal Tutin looks like the real deal. Yeah. We don't love this offense. I don't know that the offense is suddenly going to be in scoring position all the time. And so Etienne, who, again, just, he's broken off a couple of long runs, and that's part of his package. He does have this explosive playmaking ability, but I think Etienne is kind of a sell high here, Connor.
Yeah, I think that, he's averaging over 6 yards per carry, I believe. Yeah. But you always just worry about him breaking down. Yep. The problem is you might have got him at such a value that you're kind of riding the wave right now and just praying that it could stick. I would be very curious what you can get for him, because based off name recognition, it feels like not much. But maybe people look at the stats and go, I need our RB1 right now.
Yeah, that's the thing is, like, I did a draft last night. So I did a Guillotine League draft last night. And it's sort of like you go through it and you're just like, oh, that guy sucks. Chase Brown, Derrick Henry. It's just, there's not a lot, Like,
that's some bad news, guys.
Yeah.
Trey Benson is being placed on IR.
Okay. All right. There you go.
The DeMarcado time.
When I said earlier in the show that I would keep it open, I'm changing that. We're going to close it out on Trey Benson. We're not going to start him this week. We as we talked about during that segment, like, hey, he got a little bit banged up, and Amari DiMarcado is out there. He's going to be the guy. Here's the tweet from Adam Schefter. Another running back whose status for Sunday is now in question. Cardinals running back Trey Benson. Near the end of last Thursday's game versus the Seahawks, Benson banged his knee. It's not thought to be serious, but his status for Sunday now is in question. So that tweet must have been from a little while ago, because it's now officially been placed on IR.
Yes, he is. As Schefter's updated it, he's going to miss at least 4 games. They expect him to be back at some point this season. That's all we got right now. So.
All right, so it's Amari DiMarcado, but who isn't he's a smaller back.
He's their pass catching back.
He's their pass catching back.
So do they elevate somebody else to the Connor Benson, now whoever else role?
Yeah, I don't think they have anyone great there. They have Michael Carter still there? That former Jet great?
Who's also very tiny and should only be catching passes.
I'm just trying to think who else they have on that depth. I'm being honest with you. I blanked on who else they have, like who's their fourth string.
Both ex-Jets legends, Michael Carter and Bam Knight.
Oh, Bam Knight.
Wow.
It would probably
Adebayo's brother.
Yes.
Yes, that's how it works. When you Bam. Oh my goodness. I have nothing. That was very good. I froze.
I don't.
Oh dear, it's bad chat.
Listen, they're at home against Tennessee. So DiMarcado actually is kind of an interesting streamer if you are desperate. I do think, again, they're home favorites, and he's a smaller guy, but maybe they get away with it for a game, the way the Steelers did with Gainwell last week. But they'll elevate Bam Knight or
Michael Carter.
Yeah, or Michael Carter. They'll probably elevate all of them, right? Because they're going to need some depth. And we'll see who else is out there. Do they trade for somebody?
It's going to be like Dalvin Cook or Ezekiel Elliott or something. It's going to be on the Cardinals.
Somebody like that. Yeah, it's going to be.
It's not great.
It's going to be somebody that's just, like.
It's time, Kyler Murray. It's time to start running. Just run for 75 yards a game. It's time.
Hey, it's Matthew Berry from NBCSports.com and RotoWorld.com. And I want to thank you so much for watching whatever it is you just watched. Or if nothing else, being too lazy to click out of the autoplay after this video started, after whatever it is you actually wanted to watch finished. But now that you're here, I'd like to take a moment here to ask you respectfully now, okay? I'm asking you respectfully to subscribe to the NFL on NBC YouTube channel. You'll get the latest RotoWorld fantasy news headlines, all sorts of great shows, including my own Fantasy Football Happy Hour. So go subscribe now. Again, I'm asking respectfully.